Good morning, and thank you for watching the May 15th City of Janesville COVID-19 Community Briefing. This briefing is brought to you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8:30 a.m. My name is Mike Bachmeyer, and I'm Planning Section Chief for this operational period. We're going to begin this morning's briefing by hearing from Hedberg Public Library Director Bryan McCormick. Bryan?
Thank you, and good morning, Janesville. So, the library building has been closed since this pandemic started, but we have been providing as many services as we can. One of the first things to do was moving our public service librarians home, and that worked out fairly well because a lot of the resources that they use are virtual, online databases and such. So when you call or email the library, they're there to answer your calls from home and take care of your services. So that has worked really well. When we first closed, we started offering curbside delivery, and a number of libraries throughout the state followed suit. We had to shut down for a while, but that delivery is back up and running. It's been a few weeks now. It's working really well. What we ask is that you go online, place your items on hold, and give us 24 hours to process those requests. We tried a quicker turnaround earlier, and it just kind of made it a little chaotic, but with our 24-hour lead time, it's working very smooth and really well. So continue to do that. With that now being open, if there were printouts or articles that our reference librarians were asked to get for you, those are now also able to be picked up via curbside. So another service that we're able to do. And again, all this stuff, it's things that we provided before, it just looks a little bit different now. So we're trying to do what we can to serve the community. If you go to our website, our virtual branch is open. There'll be a little banner there. You can click on that, and all of our story times and programs and events and all that are available there. Our youth service librarian, our innovative librarian, our young adult librarians, they pivoted very quickly and well. Oh my goodness, my glasses are falling down. To this, and all that information is up there and available for you. And with the summer reading program right around the corner, there'll be even more content for you to access. So look to that. There's a lot of information there. I actually spent part of my afternoon yesterday watching a book talk between a couple of our librarians, so it's even entertaining a little bit at times. At some point, we'll be able to open the building. What that will look like is primarily you'll be able to come in, browse the collection, and check out materials via our self-check. So we still need to figure out how many people can be in the building at that time. We'll have that figured out here soon, but we're going to discourage socializing at the library, and I know that's kind of a thing where a lot of people like to come in and spend time doing that, but during this pandemic, we feel it's best that you refrain from the socializing at the library, but you'll be able to come in, browse our collection, check out materials in that. So we'll ask that you wear masks, practice social distancing and all that, and we'll have certain areas we'll probably move some furniture out, so we won't have to worry about that as much. But please help us get through this pandemic. And then finally, it's spring. That means the tulips are up. We've had a number of questions when our tulip sale will be coming, and I will tell you it will be after Memorial Day. We do have to dig them up and get them all prepared, and the weather doesn't look all that cooperating for next week, but we will have that up and running soon. Just check our website, our social media, the press releases, or the city EOC for updated information on that. So With that, thank you for your time and have a good weekend.
All right, thank you, Bryan. Next, we will review our incident objectives for the city's COVID-19 response. First of all, safeguard the community, including residents, businesses, and visitors. Number two, deter the spread of COVID-19 within our capabilities. Number three, provide essential services to the community. And fourthly, safeguard City of Janesville employees and preserve our city service power. Now we'll hear from other members of the EEOC leadership team, beginning with Situation Unit Leader Maggie Darr.
Well, thank you, Mike, and good morning, everyone. Maggie Darr, Situation Unit Leader for this event. As of yesterday, Thursday, May 14th, the Wisconsin Department of Health Services reported that there are 393 confirmed positive cases of COVID-19 in Rock County. So in terms of our rate of positive tests per number of tests, that is currently 9.1% in the county, which is a decrease from my last report of 9.4% on Wednesday. So what this means is that there are cumulatively over the whole time that the county has been testing people, there are fewer positive tests per test today than there were a couple days ago. We have 14 deaths in the county, which is an increase of 1 since my last report. Our staffing levels are good today. Personal protective equipment or PPE levels are good to get us through the next several weeks, and we continue to plan ahead and procure more PPE to plan for the future. The mask giveaway yesterday at Traxler Park went really well. This was a partnership with the United Way Blackhawk region. They gave away 505 adult masks and 15 youth masks. A tremendous thank you to all who helped with this event in some way or another by sewing masks, coordinating the event, setting up the event early that morning, volunteering, and to the community for getting behind this. Also, just a reminder that the Janesville Farmers Market will occur tomorrow on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. on North Main Street, and you can find all of the rules at janesvillefarmersmarket.com. Keep in mind, if you're going to attend the farmers market, you must wear a mask. Thank you.
Thank you, Maggie. Next, we'll hear from Economic Development Director Gail Price. Gail?
Good morning, Janesville. Economic Development Director Gail Price. Just a reminder that we have links to various recovery programs on the growjanesville.com website. Banner at the top, click on that, and that'll take you to our page. Just want to remind everyone that we have a Safer at Home in Rock County. So retail is open, but limited to 5 or fewer customers here in Rock County. Just a reminder that your favorite retailer may not be open yet, so give them a call if you are interested in patronizing them. I want to continue to encourage everyone to spend local and support our hometown businesses. Every dollar you spend generates an additional 68 cents in economic return. So the more that we spend in the community, the more that we're helping our own community. We've added a number of items to the COVID-19 recovery page. There are 17 documents from WEDC as guidance for reopening. So for business owners, those are a great resource for you that's out there. Generators, emergency response next steps, last program is today at noon, and you can click into that through our website also. Just a reminder that there are a number of recovery programs still out there and available for you to apply to. Rock County Emergency Small Business Loan Fund, SBA Paycheck Protection Program, Federal Reserve Main Street Lending Program. All are still available and open for assistance. Last, just a reminder, the City Council will be reviewing and hopefully adopting our own recovery plan on May 26th. If you got questions, feel free to call the Economic Development Office, 608-755-3059. Thank you.
Thank you, Gail. Next, we'll hear from Public Information Officer Alan Luckett.
Good morning. If you're interested in receiving important information from the City of Janesville, please check out our city's website or follow us on Facebook and Twitter. You can also sign up for our city press releases at the city's website. The city's website is ci.janesville.wi.us. And for email lists, it's /email lists. For COVID-specific information, visit our website as well, and it's our website address /COVID-19. And from there, you'll find community resources such as the Rock County Public Health Department, our archived briefings that are videotaped here on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, our frequently asked questions, CDC information, business recovery information, and much more. The City of Janesville trusts government-sanctioned sites such as the CDC, Wisconsin Department of Health Services, FEMA, and others to get trustworthy information. Up-to-date information, we recommend you do the same and also visit our website for those links. If you have any questions, please call the city's community support hotline Monday through Friday, and that number is 608-373-6027. It is open from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. There's also the 211 number that you can call on off hours as well. Please share this information with your family, friends, community groups, social networks, and anyone else who can benefit. Also, we encourage social media users to use the hashtags #OnePositiveThing, #JanesvilleStrong, and #SpendLocal. Thank you.
Thank you, Ellen. Next, we'll hear from Finance Administrative Section Chief Tara Semenchek.
Good morning, Tara Semenchuk, Finance and Administration Section Chief for this operational period. The EOC Finance and Admin Section is documenting all personnel and operating expenses related to the city's COVID-19 pandemic response for potential reimbursement from the Federal Emergency Management Agency Public Assistance Program. The FEMA program reimburses 75% of eligible assistance expenses, while the state has agreed to reimburse 12.5% of eligible assistance expenses. The EOC response team has logged 6,709.25 hours to date. We have captured expenditures of $966,800.01. Thank you.
Thank you, Tara. Next is Safety Officer Captain Tom Bruner.
Good morning, Tom Bruner, Safety Officer. We want to just continue to emphasize washing your hands as often as possible with soap and water, especially if you've been in a public place. If soap and water are unavailable, please use a hand sanitizer containing at least 60% alcohol. As always, we want to avoid touching our eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. Just a reminder to maintain social distancing, so we want to avoid close contact with people when we are sick, and we want to create space between others. We want to remind you to formulate a plan if a member of your family should become sick. If you choose to wear a fabric non-standard mask or any other mask in public, we're asking you to continue to maintain the social distancing of 6 feet. The CDC recommends wearing cloth face mask coverings in public where social distancing is difficult to maintain. The CDC is additionally advising the use of simple cloth face coverings to slow the spread of the virus and help people who may have the virus and do not know it from transmitting it to others. We also want to remind you to wash your cloth masks on a regular basis. Again, a simple reminder that workspaces and residences should be thoroughly clean on a regular basis, especially with the EPA-approved cleansers, and then again, those high-touch surface areas a little bit more frequently. Thank you.
Thank you, Captain Bruner. Next, Incident Commander, Janesville Fire Chief Ernie Rhodes.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Today's current operation, we are still at an enhanced watch. We are watching our critical infrastructure. We are watching for any potential problems that may arise in our community due to COVID-19. We are also monitoring our community hotline for if anybody is at home that needs any assistance with meals or what other than an emergency, a medical emergency or a police or fire emergency. Please call our community hotline at 608-373-6027. That's 608-373-6027, and let us know what we can assist you with. There may be some confusion in the community as to the status of Safer at Home. Rock County has still maintained the safer at home resolution or order, and this is very important that we follow it. This weekend's going to be a really nice weekend. Please resist gatherings greater than your immediate family that are living with you. It is real important to know these are the facts. We have vulnerable population in our community. Elderly, those with lung disease, diabetes, heart conditions or heart disease. We know the virus is widespread in our community. These are facts. We know that you alone can assist in stopping the spread of the virus. One of the biggest things you can do, as the safety officer said, wash your hands, social distancing, but wear a simple face mask or a simple face covering. It is proven, it has scientifically been proven that this barrier will decrease the ejection of any droplets that may have a virus in them and or an aerosolized virus from somebody who is contagious that doesn't know it, or they are contagious and they know it, and if they cough, it will put it into the environment that you can breathe. If no barrier exists, that's going to happen. It's pretty simple. If there's a barrier, that will stop it. If we all wear this, we all protect each other. I highly urge you that regardless if there's a Safer at Home Act or if our community starts to open up, please wear your simple face mask. I want to thank the community for making the cloth masks. Please continue to do that. We are working here at the City of Janesville trying to limit the spread of COVID, and we think the face mask is one of the biggest ways we can do that. So we asked our community to make our simple face mask, and they are doing that. Please continue to do so. We are indebted to your service, and we are grateful. It's Friday. It's a great weekend. It's going to be beautiful. Do one positive thing, and please give each other grace. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Rhodes. Now we'll hear from Janesville City Manager Mark Freitag.
Thank you, Mike, and good morning, City of Janesville EOC members, City of Janesville team members and employees, and certainly to the community that's listening in or watching this morning. First of all, I want to say thanks to Bryan McCormick for coming over and providing an update on what the library is doing for the community. Folks, you may not appreciate it, but when the library closed down, the library didn't stop doing business. Bryan was the first one to reach out and say, hey, what do you need help with? And, we said, well, we need help with a lot of things. We need help with the election. We need help with additional cleaning in City Hall. We need help with mask distribution, and the list goes on. Bryan and his team stepped up. They're team players. They're helping the community. And so if they weren't taking care of books, reading materials, and reference materials, they were giving in other ways. And so to Bryan, it takes leadership to get that kind of stuff going. And so thanks for your leadership in the organization, certainly here in the community. We appreciate it. One of the questions that I've had a lot of over the last 24 hours has been, is the city going to enforce and abide by the county's extension of safer at home restrictions? And the answer is yes. The City of Janesville respects the rule of law. It's a county order, and it doesn't make a difference whether it's a county order, a county statute, a state order, a state statute, a federal order, a federal statute. We're going to abide by those rules and laws. And so we do respect the rule of law, and we'll continue to enforce that as long as that remains the law of the land. Folks, just want to say thanks to a bunch of folks in the community that have been making masks for our community. Yesterday, the City of Janesville, in partnership with United Way Blackhawk Region, distributed over 500 masks at Traxler Park to members of the community. We're going to do that every Thursday for the foreseeable future. Now, we're excited about that program, and we certainly want to make sure, as Chief just explained, wearing this simple face mask, does a whole lot of good in preventing the spread of COVID-19 in our community. And so we just want to say thanks for that effort. Again, that's the community stepping up to take care of itself. Folks, this weekend, tomorrow is supposed to be a gorgeous day, and we're supposed to transition to rain on Sunday. I encourage you to get out tomorrow, take advantage of our parks, walk our trails, Again, if you're in public and in contact with folks, please wear your mask. Maintain your social distancing, avoid large groups, but get out and enjoy the weekend, breathe some fresh air, get some exercise, and take a stress break. I recognize we're wrapping up 9 weeks of this, and frankly, the end is not in sight for the pandemic. I don't know when this thing's going to end. I wish we had a crystal ball. Some of the experts are talking about a second wave coming, sometime later this year. And so we just need to, as I continue to say, we need to adapt. We need to find this new normal. We need to work in this new environment, and do the things that we know are the right things to do to take care of this community, because remember, we are Janesville strong. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark, and thank you for watching. This has been May 15th, City of Janesville COVID-19 Community Briefing. This briefing is brought to you Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8:30 a.m. Thank you again for watching. Be well and be safe.